All right, here's another video. I just sent one out about, I recorded the information about the exam. You'll see on your calendar that there's some indicators there, but watch that video if you want more information about exam one. This video, I really just want to focus on, kind of cover what we did in class, which was the 7.2 material, which is coming up this week. So this is a printout I gave to everybody. And I almost wanted everyone to just feel the experience of like, oh my God, the amount of information there, right? I could imagine anyone being overwhelmed by looking at this. And this is a reading, I would say that there's a fair amount of explaining where these comes from, proving their derivation. But it's up to you as to how much you want to dive into that. If you find yourself kind of glossing over that's part of the reading, depending on where you're going, if you're not going into pure math, then maybe watching these proofs isn't the best use of your time. If you're someone that just says, you know, if someone tells me something's true, if a math book from the last 50 years have all said this is true, I tend to just believe them, then I would encourage you just to look at this list of just, all right, my job here is to see what these are. Don't really need to understand them too deeply, but when you look at something like this, find the exact value of 285. And this is covered in the reading, but that's kind of an opportunity to say, well, we don't necessarily have in our unit circle information about 285, but we do have information about 240 degrees and 245 degrees, for example. So this is, again, the write-up I gave to class yesterday. I posted this. You might have seen me open that in our class website. There's this in-class materials. That's where it's posted. And every now and then I'll just put stuff up that we do in class for you to refer to. So this had basically a question that I wrote out the solution and then had the students answer. Another question where I wrote out the solution and had students answer another question. Basically, there's three sets where I've provided a solution and given an opportunity for you to try as well. So those are here if you want to try those. If you're just struggling with the 7.2 material, this is just another opportunity for you that I gave to the people in class. But the big takeaways here is just being able to quickly recognize that that type of question matches this particular type of identity. And curious to hear how 7.2 goes for you. If you do kind of just accept these things, I find it a little bit easier than some of the stuff we've been doing recently because it's more just sort of match the situation you're dealing with to the right identity and work it out. And it actually works out pretty cleanly, more than recent stuff. But let me know if I'm wrong. I'm curious to hear that. Besides that, I don't really have much else to say other than that we are wrapping up chapter 7. Congratulations on pushing towards the halfway mark in the class. And I really have been very busy at office hours. And students have been asking for meetings. So don't forget that if you feel like, you just haven't gotten the kind of help you need, generally, I feel pretty comfortable with how students are leaving a one-on-one session with me. People, unless they're lying to me, seem pretty like they got what they needed. So please reach out if you're starting to find yourself in trouble. So anyway, I wish you a good rest of your week, and I'm sure I will reach out on Thursday.